cushion the impact if they ever got fired on, but over the years all the vegetation grew in the dirt. On the opposite side, there is a doorway, and you're allowed to go out there and explore the fort. It's owned by the city. It's just public parkland. And it's hard to access with a big boat. But we do have some photos in here. Inside the since we have 2 traps on each buoy, before we get there, we got to stuff 2 bags of bait. So we're going to need some teamwork.
Yeah.
Open it nice and wide. Yeah, that's right.
Right now we can't laugh
All right,
right?
I need you and you. Come here. You. Oh, you don't have a glove. Yeah. I'm just gonna pick on you. We need 10 fish in each bag, please. Yeah, you gotta count them. 10 fish in each bag. Take turns. 3. All right, and then if someone else wants to grab, don't worry about plenty of opportunities.
I need 5 more here.
All right, step right up. Stuff some fish in there.
Come on, 5 more.
1,
7. I need
you wanna
3
come
more.
Oh, great, yeah.
Vi bỏ vô đi Vi, lượm lên, lấy cái này lượm lên.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can put one side of the top green string. Okay. You can put them right back in the bucket.
Okay.
And then in a few minutes you'll know exactly what to do next. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
You're done.
Okay.
I got our buoys right up here in front of us. We have a white buoy with a red top and a green stripe, so we're going to grab it, check and see what's in there. Alright, here's our first one, red top, green stripe. This wheel right here, this is the winch. Controlled by this lever. That is going to hoist the traps up the bottom. These first 2 traps are going to be some smaller metal wire traps. The traps typically stay down for about 3 days before we haul them up again. You'll notice a few of our buoys at each one of our stops. And each time we come out, we alternate which one we haul up.
Chúng ta qua con em coi nè, quay cho mọi người nó chưa lên rồi. Ôi ghê quá. That's scary. Yeah. That's a cake. That's
Here's a tiny little lobster. Watch out for his claws. But so we have to measure them. They have to be a specific weight for us to keep them.
What we're measuring is the lobster's back. You guys see okay back there?
yeah.
This is the lobster's carapace. That has to be at least 3 1/4 inches from the eye socket right to the edge of the back here where it meets with the tail. And on our measuring gauge, the short side from here to here is exactly 3 1/4. So what we do is we hook them right behind the eye, pull it back tight, then we watch carefully to see where this point touches when we set it down. If that touches on the back, he's long enough. If it touches on his tail, then he's a little bit too short. So tell me if that hits back or tail.
We will have to put it back.
That's got to go back in. A little too short.
Is that male or female?
Oh, that's a good question. I forgot you guys already knew that.
That's a female. That's a female.
Female.
I heard half male and half female.
Female.
Right, they didn't do a very good job showing you, did they? Male. Male, yeah. Pointy white rods. That's a male. Yeah. So what happens is, you guys, in the summer and the fall, the lobsters, they grow by molting their shell. So what happens is the shell will actually split down the back and open up, and they have a new shell underneath. That's when they go from hard shell to soft shell. And they grow about 25% when they do that. So all these lobsters we're putting back, in the summer, they'll be growing big enough to keep.
Nó không có đủ cái size của nó, phải trả lại.
Male.
Cái sao vào nó mềm hả?
Tiny bit too short.
Rồi, con này cũng không đủ đâu.
That's a male.
Con đợt hay đi kiếm ăn cho vợ ăn quá, bởi vì bị bắt hết rồi.
Không, nó ra ngoài nó kiếm ăn cho nó.
Đôi khi đi kiếm ăn gái.
As you can see how the traps work, you can see the holes here in the side. That's where the lobsters walk into the trap. You can see they actually chew on the fish right through the back, so they do get to eat. But eventually they fall down here on the floor of the trap, and at that point, it's difficult for them to wander out the way they came. So they're just looking for the path of least resistance, and for them, that's up the second ramp, and they fall into the back of the trap. You notice the little slot here on top, and there's another one on the bottom. Those are escape vents. And by law, they have to be a minimum width, so the little guys can all walk right through. And the lobsters that get stuck are the big ones, and also the ones that are really close. So that's how you can see every lobster so far we measured is just a little bit under, so they're probably getting stuck in there too. Alright, let's try to grab one in the background.
Cua.
Cái này nhỏ.
Short. He's still waiting for him to grow. Here, he's sneaking up in here.
Còn cái chắc đủ à.
Con này maybe.
Oh yeah, let's check this one, you guys.
Female.
Soft and feathery. That is our first female that we've been able to notice. Right there behind the eye. Yeah, close. I thought that one had a chance too. All right, that one goes back in. All right, why don't you guys from back there come on up? I need your help for this next part. Why don't you guys work on this trap? Our next job is to change the bait. Okay, so step out for this one. Get you guys.
Rồi quay đi em làm cái tới, quay em tới. Bless me. Nè, giật kìa, lên đi. Làm gì?
You have to participate, Gene.
No, I already did. I filled it up.
Quay liên tiếp.
Sure.
It looks like I see people excited about it.
Anh quay em ra cho thấy chim nó là Dì quay mặt quá.
Rồi em thôi, phải lên cho cháu.
Quay đi, quay đi.
Quay hả?
Take this right there. Take that. Stretch about halfway up, something shredded.
Đi cái này vừa bớt cái này thôi.
That's good. Now we'll use some like redfish. We'll use some like haddock. Oh my god. Haddock racks up there. Alright guys, here you can, nice job, perfect job. Hey, you guys can move back, sit back, and take 5. Hard work for the first round.
We got a lobster here.
Like where that green mouse going by behind us where it
We
gets
have one lobster. We have one lobster here.
there will be so many traps piled in there that got to
Yeah, so we asked a question about his territories. Remember that? The state is still.